I'm Tracey Stranger, author of the book How to Overcome Stress Naturally. In my book I interviewed 6 experts in the natural health area and 5 everyday people. Today I want to talk about Elizabeth Joy, who I interviewed for chapter 10 in my book, and it's titled A Spark Inside Eventually Led Me Out of Depression. I'd like to share with you some of the questions that I asked Elizabeth. What was actually the key for you that started to turn the pain and the depression around?
Well, it was a very gradual process. I started to focus and listen more to the voice within, the spark inside, a feeling of hope that things could and would get better. It may sound strange to some when I say I listen to a voice within, a spark inside, but there is more to us than just our physical body. I believe we also have a spirit and a soul. And focusing more on the spirit and the spark of hope, I began to slowly accept the situation, to make peace with where I was and with what was happening and not happening. I began being easier on myself for getting into the situation and for being depressed. I slowly stopped fighting the situation and myself, and eventually embracing my spiritual connection more was so important to me. Hope and faith are part of spiritualness. I had to feel more and think less. I had to connect more with my heart and less with my mind.
And that's certainly challenging, as you said, when the pain is overwhelming. So it was really, obviously, that something within you that was a strong commitment. Was the pain actually continuing at this point in time?
Yeah, most of the time there was pain or discomfort to some degree.
And so Elizabeth continues with the spark within that led her out of depression. It's a touching story, and Elizabeth today has a wonderful practice where she actually is very psychic and very spiritual. Her website is www.elizabethjoy.com.au, and I like to see Elizabeth regularly with the tarot cards. She has amazing insight, and she herself has said that from the depths of her depression took her on the journey of spiritualism, and she has that to be grateful for in one way. That's led her to be very successful in what she does now. So please visit my website www.howtoovercomestressnaturally.com/blog for regular updates on natural ways to overcome stress before it leads to something more serious like depression, and certainly visit www.elizabethjoy.com.au to learn more about Elizabeth and the wonderful work that she's doing now.